Next up on the list today is HowFactory of Cedar Falls.
Well, in a very real way, HowFactory got its start at EntreFEST, because this is where I realized that I could build a business solving a problem that I saw at hundreds of manufacturers that I worked with over the years. You see, I got my start in manufacturing working for the University of Northern Iowa, where I helped commercialize a virtual reality training system for manufacturers. I worked with Honda, Case New Holland, and hundreds of other companies. And what I saw was that while they understood, manufacturers did, that you needed to capture best practices and standardize work, they were using tools that were hopelessly out of date. They weren't taking advantage of smart factory technology. Did they pull the? They weren't taking advantage of smart factory technology like mobile tablets and other pieces of technology to be able to capture and document processes. So I talked Kenny Stevenson into moving to Iowa in January to create this company with me. Because Kenny Stevenson built a multi-million-dollar training center and worked with 10,000 workers in his career and helped companies document standard operating procedures. See, Kenny and I understand the problem. For manufacturing workers, a binder full of standard operating procedures is their Bible. But does this look like the best place that you should keep critical knowledge? Binders get lost, out of date, and they're a terrible way to communicate and to train. In the next 10 years, 25% of the manufacturing workforce is going to be retiring. And companies need great ways to be able to capture the know-how that these people have, so they're going to lose it forever. And when people don't know how to do their job correctly, you end up with product failures, recalls, and injury. My co-founders, Kenny, Nicole, and I have found a better way, and it's called HowFactory. We're revolutionizing how companies create, use, and update standard operating procedures, work instructions, and training. We're making it simple. Let me show you HowFactory with one of our reference customers. David works for the Center of Manufacturing Excellence, and he trains workers to be able to use CNC equipment. So David needs to create and get people up to speed quickly. So with HowFactory's web app, he can quickly upload processes and lay out the steps, step by step, using photos and other technology like videos, which you couldn't put in a binder before. We've also included a text editor right inside of HowFactory's web app so that he can not have to go to another software solution to be able to create a process. He can just lay it all out in real time. And the most important differentiator between HowFactory and any other tool is that we enable employee engagement. Frontline workers can create and share their know-how right inside of the app. They tell David when there's a problem, they let him know, and they help him improve the processes. And it's easy to assign work to your workforce. You can simply drag and drop a process, and then when your team logs in the next time, those individuals will see the most accurate, up-to-date information right at their fingertips. And we go farther, because with HowFactory, you can upload your current standard operating procedures from a manufacturer right into the HowFactory web app. HowFactory allows David to keep the most accurate, up-to-date information right at his team's fingertip and distribute it across his entire company in an instant. And we make it easy to get started. HowFactory's monthly subscription pricing starts at just $40 a month, and then most manufacturers onboard at $250 per month per site, and that scales with the manufacturers. We've also created a revenue sharing program for the hundreds of third parties that are already selling inside of manufacturers. And there are 150,000 small to medium-sized manufacturers right here in the United States. And these companies spend $4 billion a year on compliance, rework, and training. We launched our closed pilot program just 4 months ago with 3 reference customers because we have networks in the Midwest and the Southeast. And since then, it's grown to 200 companies across the nation. Kenny and I are process guys, and we realize that great processes are needed in all industries. So HowFactory has applications in finance, healthcare, and more. But we're focusing on manufacturing. Because of our network, and because of our experiences, and our feedback from our beta clients in the 130 customer discovery interviews that we've done, we believe that we will be a $4.7 million company in just 3 years and have an opportunity to be a $12 million company in just 5 years. We'll be cash flow positive in October of 2016, and we're going to make an impact right here at home. You have one of our beta customers is a manufacturer, Ecolips, right in Cedar Rapids. We're going to help them in hundreds, if not thousands, of other companies right here in the United States, in Iowa, capture their best practices so that they can enable a massive generational transfer of knowledge. We'll create 80 jobs, and we have a great track record of success. We will use our funds to develop a mobile app, and we will be able to get that out so the workers have their stuff ready to pop. All right.